you guys, it's Missy again. Excuse my nails, I broke them working, so
yay.
This video is long overdue.
Sorry also for like the crazy hair, all that, you know, sometimes my face has just been breaking out from wearing all this makeup and working and sweat and...
Today is my day off and I thought that I would film. And like I said, this video is way overdue. If you're new to my channel, hello, I am Missy, and feel free to go and click that subscribe button. I've got a lot of cool changes coming up to my channel, so my channel's about ready to get a huge makeover. I'm pretty excited, but let's get on into this video. As everybody knows, a while back ago, I got a new phone. I ended up getting this brand new Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Everybody knows that from my previous videos and all of that, that I had the amazing Samsung Galaxy Note 2. And I loved that phone. I had it when it first came out. I had pre-ordered it. I even got it before it was even able to be on shelves, and I was really excited, and I had that phone till this thing came out. And that was quite a long time. I think they released the Note 2, I think in 2012 maybe a little bit less than that or more. 2011, 2012, 2013 area. So I've had that phone for quite a long time. And I even said I wasn't getting a new phone unless if it broke, unless if I was having issues with it, because I didn't want to upgrade it. Well, I ended up having a lot of problems at the end. It was getting to the point where, one, the battery was just going and I could barely keep it charged for a whole day. And then another one was that my texting was very slow. Applications ran slow. It would just shut off. It would freeze, and then I would have all these issues. Well, it's an old phone. And I finally had it when I couldn't receive any phone calls at all, when I couldn't receive any text messages at all, when I couldn't even receive any simple notifications that are working on my phone. So that was time when I knew I needed to get a new phone. There was no choice. There was no way around it. And so I did. I ended up purchasing the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, and I do have pros and cons about it. I know. It's crazy that I would actually have a con about this, but it was the only problem that I've ever seemed to have with this phone, and it's never done it before. So as I said, I purchased the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, and I ended up getting free VR equipment with it. And I love the VR equipment. However, it makes my eyes a little tired, and I don't know. I tried dimming the brightness on it, and it seems to work really well. I mean, like, everything about this phone is amazing. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic of a phone. But like I said, the only problem that I have ever had on this, and you probably have seen my Instagram post about it, the screen turned black. And I couldn't get any notifications. I couldn't turn my phone on. I couldn't even make a phone call. I couldn't do anything. So it freaked me out, and it happened for a whole entire day. It was a whole day, and then it was until morning till I could figure out how to do it. Once I like just kind of calmed down and cleared my brain, because I was like, great, now I'm gonna have to get a new phone. So I looked up some stuff, and I didn't really find anything about it, so then I just started pushing buttons. To be honest, I mean, like, what are you gonna do? I mean, you push random buttons, and that's what I did. I pushed random buttons. So if you ever have a problem with a black screen of a phone, so that means you can get notifications, but the screen doesn't turn on, doesn't matter how many buttons that you push, it just wouldn't work. So this is how I figured it out. I end up pushing, because you know how to restart a phone, you know, you just press like your home button and then your power button, and it just automatically restarts your phone. Well, if you have like a black screen on your phone, you can go ahead, push the home button, push the power button, and then push the up power or the volume button on this phone, and then you hold it. Now, it might not work the first, the second, or the third time, but it will restart if you hold it for a little bit. And you just have to keep like calm and just keep in mind that, you know, sometimes it might happen, it might not happen. But ever since that, I've never had an issue with it before. What I did after that was I restarted my phone. Now, with these phones, you don't have to turn it off. You do not have to restart it once a week. You don't have to do hardly anything with it. I do once in a great while sometimes let the battery just die. You don't have to. I was told even at the phone place that you don't have to let the battery die, or it probably will make the battery even worse if you did that. But you know, I haven't seen a problem with it. So it keeps a full charge for a whole entire day. If I don't barely use it, I can keep it charged up to like what, in the 90s for about 2 to 3 days. So I didn't have to use the thing, and even probably a week if I was really like not trying to mess with the phone too much, with just doing texting and calling, I could probably make this thing last at least a week for a battery. So that's pretty cool with this. It also comes with a fast charger. What that means is normally for other phones that I've charged, it takes about almost like 30 minutes roughly if it's like at 80%. If the phone is completely dead and it's on a regular charger, it'll take about like 4 or 5 hours to charge it. Well, if my phone was practically dead with the fast charge, it only takes about less than an hour for this thing to get fully charged up. If it was 0.5% with the fast charging system, it takes about 20 minutes. Maybe 10. I mean, it just depends on like the outage of your outlet. Whatever the voltage is and the amps of your outlets, the faster it'll charge too. So that's pretty cool. That's a little bit about why I got a new phone and how I got a new phone and all of that, and that I got the VR gear and my thoughts. But yeah, overall I really like this phone. There's, like I said before, there's nothing else that I don't have any other problem, but it was that black screen issue that I had a problem with. Other than that, I've not had a issue with this phone at all whatsoever, actually, now that I think about it. The one thing that I will say is there's this app called the Clean Master. The thing is with that is I don't know if I entirely trust it, but that's just my opinion. I have a lot of junk that's like from games and apps that I play all the time, and I know that causes a lot of it, but I know some people that actually have the same phone that have the same games and apps, but it doesn't do what mine does. So I don't know, maybe it's because I use mine a whole lot more than what they do. But you know, with like social media and whatnot and all that on there, so keep that in mind as well about this kind of phone. It does not have a removable battery. That's something else that you need to keep in mind, is it has no removable battery, which is a little bit of a scary thing for me. I don't really like that feature, to be honest. That's where all phones are heading nowadays. I would do this now, but I don't have like a pin with me. You can get the SD card out of your phone by taking just like a little bit of like either like a key or some thing that you want, or like a little earring pin. Poke that in there and it ejects your SIM card and your SD card. This already comes with 32 gigabytes already installed into the phone. So keep that in mind. And then you have the external memory, which is the SD card. So that's the SD card memory. That also adds however, you know, gigabytes that you want. So in total, I think I have like 100 and something, 164 gigabytes on this thing. So I can hold a lot of stuff on there. I probably shouldn't, but I do. I don't know. I kind of go through it all the time. I like to clean it out at least once a week, and like whatever photos that I have, I transfer them, and then I clean up my phone a little bit. Something else I noticed is the Oculus Gear. The Oculus Gear seems to, oh gosh, it takes up all of your memory. I swear it does. I swear it takes up so much of your memory. I barely have any Oculus games right now, and it takes up everything. And that's one thing I'm not too happy about. Yeah, so like games that I have is like Temple Run, Hero Bound, Cosmo Warfare, Hero-bound Gladiators, Drift, Finding Darknet, Pinball Arcade, Poly Runner VR, Smash Hit, Shooting Down 2, Incel, Hero-bound, what's this one? First Steps. But yeah, there's like fishing games, and it's pretty cool, but like I said, a lot of it takes up a lot of your phone. So a lot of the VR stuff, it does take up a lot of memory. So just keep that in mind while you're playing games or whatnot. It will take up most of your phone and everything else. I'll do a what's on my phone and stuff. I don't know if I should make that like a part 2 to this, but it probably will be. I mean, you know, more than likely I'll just go from this video to the next video. So anyway, it's wonderful, wonderful technology.
Okay.
But yes, that is why I got my new phone. That is why I have a new phone. This is what I like about the phone, don't like about the phone. And since then I have enjoyed it. It's been magical. I'm still learning new fun little things to do with this thing. I have made phone purchases off of this. I'd never, ever, ever, ever spent money on a phone, which is really weird. I've never spent money on buying even a game on a phone. And yet I bought a theme on this phone. It's really weird. I've never done that before, ever in my life. So I think that's pretty cool. New changes with this. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions that you want to ask about this phone, certain perks or whatnot, what the difference is, feel free to just comment in the comment boxes, and I'll definitely answer those. If you guys have any questions about this phone, if you guys want to know my opinions about certain things about this phone, if you want me to get more in depth about this phone, totally let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely do that for you guys. I want to thank you guys all for watching this video. Feel free to, like I said before, subscribe and like this video up if you want to. Feel free to share it as well. And I think I'm just going to go right into what's on my Samsung phone. So, alright, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!